Hello and very happy to see you on the Sussex Daily News Channel version 2. In this video, we discuss how long will the ailing marriage of Meghan and Harry last. We examine the variables to this very question. It's proved their ailing marriage is coming to an end. Some news has filtered through about Meghan Markle from one of her former servants working in the Santa Barbara mansion. Meghan told Harry if he ain't royal no more, she ain't gonna use for him. It's not easy being one of the servants at the beck and call of Meghan Markle and the former Prince Harry. The former servant, who spoke to an American tabloid on the condition of anonymity, revealed some startling secrets and overheard conversations. They said I was employed by the Russian oligarch who owned the mansion that Harry and Meghan bought in July. I first met Meghan when she threw a cup of coffee over my head because it was too hot. She then ordered one of the protection guys to go to Starbucks and get one of those overpriced coffees. I feel for the boy. Harry agrees with everything she says, and if he falters, Meghan has a tantrum, throwing stuff at him and cussing like a sailor. I was there when the news came through that they would be banned by the Queen of England from using the Sussex royal thing, and were banned from being royal. We lost a lot of plates and furniture in the house on that day, and many of us had to evacuate the building because it was unsafe to be around Meghan. She told him in no uncertain terms that if he ain't royal no more, she got no more use for the boy. Poor Harry, he was lost. He went to his room and took the crying little Archie with him. Meghan then said she'd stick the crown up the Queen's you-know-what, and she never wants to go back to England ever again. After that, I gave my notice in. It was like working for a slave driver cracking the whip every few minutes. If she didn't get what she wanted fast enough to betide your ass, she would get violent on that poor person. I found a good family now. They don't shout and order me around like a dog. It's not easy marrying into the British royalty, especially if you are not British and you are an American actress with strong views about certain issues. This is where Meghan Markle has fallen into traditional British institution, steeped in history that cannot be changed. Yet Meghan is trying to change the monarchy, which is stringent in following the rules of Royal Congress. Essentially, the odds are against Meghan in many ways, and it is highly unlikely she will survive the slings and arrows of the outrageous royal fortune. Put your bets on now on a matchbook, for the odds are in favor of a divorce within the next 4 years. Here is an American minor actress who comes from a truly broken, dysfunctional family, marrying into a royal family that some say is just as dysfunctional on the inside, yet outwardly functional for the sake of the crown and the press. The media has been ripping into Meghan and Harry at every opportunity, and this has not helped their weak, fragile marriage at all. Simply because they have tried to play the media, but it has backfired grotesquely. Last year's PR offensive in Africa was meant to show the couple playing around with little African children to prove how loving they are. However, the trip was marred by Harry bringing up the ghosts of the past and a pity party ITV interview. And now, after leaving the royal family, the two have begun engaging in nefarious monetization based on their title. Not bad results, though. They are both reportedly earning over £100 million from a Netflix contract. In addition, Meghan's interference in politics also made a backlash for this Hollywood royal couple. Can Hollywood and British royalty mix successfully? Only there is respect for the traditions of royalty, and only a light smattering of celebrity culture. If the celebrity side does supersede the other, then there will only be more trouble, as Meghan and Harry are finding out the hard way. Meghan has also been accused of trying to portray herself as a new Diana figure. However, her portrayal has gone awry and actually backfired in PR terms. Prince Harry does have a weakness, and this is what Meghan has latched onto. But is it right to exploit the prince on the loss of his mother? Staunch institutions like the British royal family are so entrenched in tradition that to mess with their equilibrium is highly dangerous. Writing affirmations on everything and preaching to the crowd whilst being a hypocrite are not things that should be done by a royal. Yet Meghan and Harry are guilty of mass hypocrisy and proselytizing to the masses. The damage has already been done. The question is, can it be repaired? Meanwhile, Los Angeles rumors are filtering through that October away from media attention has taken its toll on Meghan Markle. Meghan going crazy whilst out of the limelight, having vowed to out of media attention by the royal couple, Harry and Meghan. But scurrilous rumors from insiders filtering through the grapevine reveal Meghan Markle is going doolally without the constant media attention. Meghan is practically climbing the walls of Santa Barbara as the lack of attention to her immense ego and narcissism is taking a toll. She now rearranges the furniture hourly, and her 17 personal assistants are at their wits' end. She walks around the cottage in $500,000 dresses, replete with diamond jewelry, pretending she is back in South Africa, in front of doting groups of poor black children, a courtier has revealed. The implanted Duchess is also rumored to have gone into a Sharpie affirmation frenzy by writing affirmations like, "I am a great person," "I am the best," all over the furniture and walls. The staff can only stand by and watch. There is also retail therapy. When Meghan is especially depressed at her position, she goes onto the designer websites ordering up new $200,000 dresses. If Harry protests, she shouts and throws things around the cottage until the poor boy retreats. One can only feel sorry for poor old Harry. He now sits in a darkened room away from his insane wife, simply staring at the ceiling. He has his meals delivered to the room by his concerned butler, but there is nothing anyone can do. I received texts from Meghan at 3 a.m. telling me to set up a fake conference for mental health at the UN with the cardboard cutouts and projectors. She will then prepare a speech and perform it in front of the cardboard audience to applause from a CD player. We then all have to go into the living room and pretend we are sitting in a private jet gifted from Elton John or George Clooney. Despite despising the press with vehemence, the royal couple misses the attention so much they have hired extra staff to pretend they are paparazzi with fake cameras and flashes. Meghan has hired 25 extra staff to pretend to be photographers, so she feels like she is in the limelight again. They were told to ambush the couple anywhere in the cottage, even giving them carte blanche to pretend to photograph them on the toilet or in the bath. Luckily for newborns Archie, he is looked after by staff of 6 or 7 maids at any time, so he is well cared for while his mother frolics around the house, ensconced in some sort of deranged narcissistic celebrity fantasy. In another development, there is a good reason why Meghan Markle and her little boy Harry are ordering Americans to not vote for Trump, but instead lecturing them on voting for the violent, revolutionary Bolshevik rioting, looting, hateful extreme left Marxist Democratic Party and Biden in November. Meghan has political activist dreams of reforming America into a post-capitalist Marxist woke nation, where African-American women are dropped into all prominent job roles despite not being qualified for their position. Her dream is to change America fundamentally by banning all citizens from bearing arms, repealing the American constitutional right to self-defense for citizens. She also wants to reform America's police by defunding all precincts and abolishing most of America's police forces. Freeing African-American prisoners from jails, irrespective of their crimes, is also a large part of her reform. Julian Hernandez, a left-wing political activist for the Democratic Party, revealed on Thursday. Meghan would also be a prominent supporter of the role of strong African-American women schooled in Marxist ideology, lecturing Americans daily on how to live a good Soviet lifestyle. Intrinsic with Meghan's strong feminist outlook is the idea that women of African origin should be shoehorned into all governmental roles and fill the Senate as well as Congress. Meghan would also install African-American women into all judicial roles, purely to control all sectors of policy and governmental institutions. one of Meghan Markle's book writers revealed in a recent op-ed article. Not much is known, however, on the role of Harry, who has since taken a minor role in Meghan's rise to power in America. Since being coerced into leaving Britain, the former prince has been isolated and is affectionately called a cuck by many Americans. As for the betting odds on Meghan's move to become president, they seem to be narrowing according to bookmakers. We will update other news about Harry and Meghan in the next videos. Please subscribe to our channel to not miss it. If you so prefer my video today, please share it with anyone you want. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News Channel version 2 on YouTube to not miss any new video. Now goodbye and see you tomorrow.